All right, hello. I'm Jonathan Damon. I'm here with Justin. I'm going to be teaching him how to play Gin Rummy. All right, you ready to learn this?
I am ready.
All right. This is a fairly simple card game for 2 players, all right? All you need is a deck of cards.
Okay.
Okay?
Is that a full deck?
Yes, I think. So I guess the rules of the game in general, there's gonna be multiple rounds. At the end of each round, you're gonna accumulate a certain amount of points.
Yeah.
And your goal is to accumulate 100 points overall.
Okay.
And once you have 100 points at least, then you win.
Okay.
So you just keep playing rounds until one person has 100 points. So to start the dealer, you just decide who's gonna be the dealer. They give out 10 cards to each player.
Okay.
So. Okay, so 10 cards each, and then you take the top card from the deck and put it face up so everyone can see it.
Okay.
So for the sake of the video, we'll just put everything face up.
So I can look at it.
Yeah.
Normally I wouldn't show you. Right?
Yeah, normally you would just look at your own cards, but for the sake
obviously.
of learning, we'll keep them face up. So it usually helps just to like organize them however you want. I like to organize them in like number and suit order.
Okay.
Just so it's better to look at. In order to get points, you have to do a couple things. So you wanna, using the cards that you have, you're always going to have 10 cards on you at all times. Okay.
Okay.
You want to, using the cards that you have, you want to create sets or runs with those cards.
Okay.
So a set means that you're going to have 3 or 4 cards of like the same value. So like 3 kings, 3 queens, or 4 fours, you know. A run means that you have 3 or more cards of the same suit in a row.
Of the same suit, okay.
All in a row.
So for the set, it doesn't matter what suit.
No. So for the set, it just has to be an equal value card.
Right.
But for the run, it has to be the same suit, and they have to be in a row.
That makes sense.
So I was the dealer. So the way the game would go is, you would then go first. So you have your cards here.
Oh, I see what you're saying about order now, right?
Yeah. So it's better to have them in like an order that works for you. So like I like to organize them by suit and then in a row for that suit.
Is ace? What is an ace? Is that like?
Yeah, so the value of the cards, and we'll get more into that when we talk about points, but it's obviously the numbers are their face value. Aces are going to be 1, and then the jack, queen, king in that order. Okay.
No, sorry. Is there a specific, like, does it have to be like 3 or more cards for like the set and run, or can it just be?
So you can't have, so like right now you like this would not be a set or a run,
right?
Because it's only 2.
This is a run though, right?
No, because it's only 2 of the same suit.
So it has to be.
So you would have to have another card.
Another 3. Okay.
That's also of the same suit.
So I don't have anything.
So you don't have anything. So 3 is the minimum. Obviously, sets can only be a maximum of 4 because there's only
right. Okay.
a maximum of 4 like kings in one deck.
I see.
But a run can just keep going until you run out of the same cards of that suit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I dealt. So you would go first. So you look at all your cards here. And then I put the top card from the deck face up.
So I can choose this one.
Yeah. So you can decide if you want on your first turn. Right after the dealer has dealt all the cards, you can decide if you want to take this card and exchange it for another card in your hand, or you can say pass, in which case it would go to me, and I would have a chance to either take this card or take one from the top of the deck.
So I can also take one from there.
Not on your first turn. So on your first turn, you can only take a card, or you can only take the card that's been placed face up, or you can pass it.
So I can take this right now because I have the queens, right?
Yeah. So a good move for you would be to take that.
The queens.
So then now you have a set.
And then I would probably get rid of like the king.
Yeah. So then that would go to me, so I could decide if I want to take this king, or if I want to take a card from the deck. If I don't want that king.
Okay. You can't pass.
Well, no, I can no longer pass, because you took the card. If you had passed and it went to me, I could then decide if I wanted to take that card or take one from the deck.
Okay, so
I wouldn't pass and go back to you.
Okay. Cool.
because then you would pass again.
And I would.
So I guess for here, I'll just take one from the deck. I'll put it here.
Oh, right, and then you have to put one back.
Yeah, and then I'll exchange it for, I don't know, let's say this king, and I'll put it there.
So I can no longer take the one that's underneath.
No, you can only take whatever's from the top. So I'm gonna go back to you. You can either decide if you want to take this card or if you want to take one from the
So
top.
that doesn't help me, so I'll just take another one.
And then you decide what you want to exchange it for.
Maybe I'll put the ace out.
There you go. So it's gonna keep going back and forth like this for a while. So
Okay.
the way you end around, there's different ways you can end around. So either if you keep going back and forth and there ends up being no cards left, then the round is void. And all.
Oh, so like the stuff under here doesn't go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's two other ways you can end around. So you can either knock, or you can declare gin. So knocking means that. So let's say right now you have a set.
That's it.
Let's just say I'm just gonna give you some other cards. Like
Oh
let's
wait!
say,
I just realized I also have a run here. 8, 9, 10.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you
Yeah.
had a run.
You
Okay.
even see that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
10. So let's say like this was your. I'm gonna make you
Oh, so you're
a
gonna
theoretical
make
deck.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
3, 3.
And like an ace or something. Is that good?
Wait, what?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me give you this. Okay. This is 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So let's say this was your deck and you wanted to end the round. So here you can knock. So what knocking means is, so these are cards. You have two sets here, or you have a set and a run.
Set and run. Yeah.
And these are called unmatched cards because they don't belong to a set or a run.
Right.
So when the value of your unmatched cards is 10 or less, you can knock.
So 6, 7, 8. Okay.
So right now you have 6 and then 7, 8 because aces are 1.
Right.
So you would be like, okay, I want to knock. So then everyone would reveal their cards, and then that would end that round. So then the way you would count points if you knock would be, let me make myself a theoretical hand. So let's say I just had, I don't know, 4.
And it doesn't matter what you have. So you could have more, like you could have nothing, or you could have like all like matches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, 9, 10. So here I don't think I have anything, a set or run, but that's fine.
Okay.
So if you knock, the points that you get are going to be the value of my unmatched cards minus the value of your unmatched cards.
Oh, okay. So these don't really like. Okay, I see.
So these are out of play.
Right.
And then you're hoping that I have a higher value unmatched cards.
Right.
So in this case, this is a mess. I just made this, but so you would win that round because the value of my unmatched cards is far greater than the value of your unmatched cards. Now there is a slight chance that if you end around, the value of unmatched cards that you have it's going to end up being greater than the value that I have. And
then I would lose.
And in which case you would lose that round, and the points that I would get would be the difference between our unmatched cards.
Oh, okay.
Plus 10 points for basically, doing a double take on you and winning when you when you knocked.
Okay.
So that's knocking.
I'll not do that. Okay.
The second way you can end around is if you declare gin. So declaring gin basically means that all 10 of your cards are either part of a set or a run. And you have no unmatched cards.
No unmatched.
And the points that you would accumulate from declaring gin would be, you would get 20 points for declaring gin plus the value of my unmatched cards.
Oh, plus. Okay.
So ideally you want a gin because it's the most points, but knocking is sometimes more safe.
Right.
Because it ends the round quicker.
Right. So then those points I would assume accumulate between rounds until it's
eventually someone will get at least 100 points and then the round will end, or the game will end.
Okay.
And that's essentially it.
That's pretty simple.
Yep. So why don't we do a game?
A game here.
And we'll see how that goes.
All right.
There we go. All right, practice round.
Practice round.
See if you know how to play.
So I need to organize my cards first. What is out there? A 9.
So do you pass or do you take the 9?
I shall take the 9. Wait, for a set, suit doesn't matter.
Yes, so a set can be
Anything. It's just,
it's just the value of the card. And the run is the suit in a row.
Yep. Let's see. I can.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take that.
I will take that.
Oh.
Oh. I will not take that.
Ace.
Ace.
Okay.
Jack. Isn't that the one I put out?
I changed my mind. I didn't want it.
Jack again.
Yeah, so I picked up that card from the deck and I decided I just didn't want it.
So you can
I
put
just
it back.
down.
Right. Okay. Oh man. Two.
I have a terrible hand.
I don't have a good one either. I have to get rid of
So
something.
the jacks, the kings, and the queens are going to be each worth 10 points when you're tallying up your unmatched cards.
Unmatched? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, Jack, Queen, King are all 10.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just trying to keep that in mind when you're.
Ace is 1. Is low. Okay. Let me see. I don't think I need this. Maybe. That might be a bad. Great.
Man, all over.
All this, there's a bunch of face cards in there.
Bro.
So you know we're not. Neither of us were looking for face ones.
At a certain point, like if I actually have some sets in my or runs in my hand, I'll start just exchanging lower cards for higher cards just to get my unmatched cards down to a low number so I can knock.
Yeah.
But
I see.
I've dug myself into a hole that I cannot get out of now, so I have to. I'm all in at this point.
8. That doesn't help.
See, I'm trying to make a run, but there's only one card that exists.
Right,
in the
right,
deck.
and I could have that card. So that's what. So I guess. Oh, I don't know. Diamonds. So to do to declare the knocking, unmatched cards has to be lower than 10.
Yeah. So if you just picked up a card, and the value of your unmatched cards went above 10, that's fine, because when you knock, the highest unmatched card that you have, you can just return because you have to discard one, so you go back down to 10.
Right.
So you can
Okay.
return it to the
Gotcha.
deck.
So you basically omit. Okay. Wait, can you do it with any card? Oh yeah. You just said that. Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
And if you want, you can like exchange the card. Like if you decide you don't want to have a run anymore, you can switch the card out to make it a set. But you can't have one card that's both in the same run and the same set. So they have to be in their own individual groups.
Yeah, there can be crossovers. Okay. Yeah, I can't knock it. or like I don't want to. Seven. All right, I'm knocking.
You're knocking. Okay.
knocking.
So I'll put all my stuff face up. Everyone put the cards face up. So I had a set here.
Yeah.
And I had a run, and then these are my unmatched cards.
All right. Look at this. There's a set there, right?
Okay.
There's another set.
Oh my god.
And there's a set and 3.
Oh my god. Okay, so the way it works now is I have an opportunity to potentially.
Wait, so I give this back though, right? Because it's the highest.
How many cards do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so then that's a gin.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't even have said
Yeah.
knock. Okay.
Yeah, so that this would be a gin.
This
then.
would be a gin.
So then
Okay.
that you automatically get 20 points plus the value of my
Plus
unmatched
of
cards.
these.
Now potentially, like if so, I'm on the losing end here. I
Right.
could potentially lose less points by taking any of my unmatched cards and trying to add them to one of the runs or sets that you have
Oh.
at the end of the round.
So you can like steal.
But it doesn't look like
But
I
it
can
doesn't,
do that here. So you would just get
Interesting.
20 points plus this is 5
Right.
plus 4 plus 2 plus 2. So
So it would have been dangerous if I had a 3 of clubs here, because then you would have been 2, 3, 4, 5.
no, because I can only add it to a set or a run that you have already created. So I can't create.
Oh, you can only add on to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't create a run or a
Cool.
set based off my unmatched cards. That wouldn't have affected you.
So if you had like a king though, you could just add.
Yeah. So if I had a king here, I could have just added it to that, and then that would have been like 10 less points that you got.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, there you go. And then you just keep going back and
Going
forth until
until
someone
somebody
has
gets
100
100.
points.
Nice.
That's it.
Good game to learn.
Gin Rummy.